You ever notice how the moments you feel most right are often the moments you're most wrong? That burning need to prove yourself, to defend your point, to make sure everyone knows you're smart, capable, worthy, that's not confidence. That's your ego. And it's quietly ruining things you don't even realize yet. Here's the thing about ego, it doesn't feel like the enemy. It feels like your best friend. It tells you, you deserve more respect than this, when someone critiques your work. It says, they just don't get you, when feedback stings. It convinces you that admitting you're wrong is the same as being weak. But here's the truth you already know deep down, ego isn't protecting you. It's isolating you. Think about the last argument you had. Not the topic, but the feeling underneath. That tightness in your chest. That need to win. You weren't fighting for truth. You were fighting to not feel small. And that's ego. It would rather you be right than connected. It would rather you win than grow. You know what's wild? The people you admire most, the ones who seem genuinely confident, grounded, magnetic, they're not driven by ego. They're driven by curiosity. By openness. By the quiet strength that comes from not needing to prove anything. Ego makes you perform. Humility lets you be. I once watched someone in a meeting get corrected on a small detail. Their face flushed. They doubled down. Defended. Made it awkward. Everyone felt it. And afterward? No one remembered the original point. They only remembered the defensiveness. That's ego's cost. It trades long-term respect for short-term comfort. Let me ask you something. And be honest. How many opportunities have you missed because your ego needed to be right more than you needed to learn? How many relationships got colder because you couldn't apologize first? How many versions of yourself got left behind because admitting growth meant admitting you were once less? Here's the shift, ego isn't confidence. It's fear wearing a crown. Real confidence doesn't need to announce itself. It doesn't need the last word. It doesn't crumble when challenged. It listens. It admits mistakes without falling apart. It understands that being wrong about something doesn't make you worth less as a person. The strongest thing you can say isn't, I'm right. It's, I didn't see it that way. Tell me more. When you stop defending who you think you are, you finally get to discover who you actually are. And that person? Way more interesting. Way more loved. Way more free. Your ego will fight for you. But only humility will set you free.